hope y'all can hear me, because I'm not recording this again. Like, boom, okay. Hey guys, so I'm here today with another LA video, and I know you guys are probably like, this bitch don't record, she don't come talk to us, but you know what? A lot of you guys come and hit me up on my Instagram, and I talk to a lot of you guys on a personal level on my Instagram, which of course is not fair to my lovely subscribers who I'm not talking to. So I'm sorry, I'm just gonna stop bullcrap like BSing y'all, because I always apologize and I'll be like, oh, I'm back and I'm here, and then I'll dip. So here I am. Hi. Of course, as usual, I have everything on my phone, all my notes and everything. So this is kind of like an update video. I mean, I've been out here for 6-7 months. Wait, May, June, July, August, September, October, November. Okay, so 7 months in like the next 2 weeks or so. 7 months. Shout out to me. I'm very happy that I made it, because of course all that plays in my head is the groups of people telling me I wouldn't have, or like I wouldn't have still been out here. But your girl is a go-getter, and I have hit some challenges throughout my 7 months, and that is what I'm here to come talk to you guys about, because I want to be honest, and it's nothing for me to really hide. Like, I'm not faking a struggle, like I'm not faking the fact that I be broke, like I'm not faking none of that. So to start off, like before I even go on my list, I am, well, not anymore, but I was gonna say I'm currently unemployed. It feels like it because I haven't started my new job yet. I start Monday, it's Friday. So yeah, I have had 3 jobs, 4 jobs, no, 3. I've had 3 jobs since I've moved out here within 7 months. And yeah, so my very last job, which I just left at the beginning of October, I don't know if I want to make that a story time, but yeah, they were just full of shit. The management there was full of shit. I hope if any of them are watching this, you can fight me, because you know you're full of shit. And it was kind of like a mutual agreement type thing. I'm not going to get in it, whatever. I just don't work there anymore. So I was chilling for a good month, and I don't regret that. But it wasn't really like a struggle, because I did manage my money like well. I manage my money well. I'm always thankful for the fact that I have such understanding roommate. So if I ever am like short $100 or something like that on the rent, she's cool with it, like she has me. So thank the Lord Jesus Christ for her, because I know if I'm ever stuck, like I won't be stuck, if that makes sense. Like that's another thing, in fact, that you need to take into consideration when you do find a roommate, because you don't want to find a shitty roommate. You want you and your roommate to get along and be friends and do things and talk and be close, because if something were to happen and you come short on money or just anything, your roommate can easily be like, okay, bye, like you're done, I'm kicking you out because you knew, like, you get what I'm saying? Like, people are so crappy and so heartless. But sometimes it's like, I get it if that makes sense, because if I have a roommate that I know I don't like, why am I gonna want to help? Like, you get what I'm saying? So just be smart when it comes to like finding your roommate. Don't just hop on whatever seems nice, if that makes sense. And I know that's kind of contradicting, because I met my roommate once, but if you like, trust your heart, trust your gut, because that'll tell you if this is like the right thing. Like, when I met my roommate, like, I got no bad vibes from her, no serial killer vibes, no I'm gonna be murdered, like I got none of that from her. Like, she's such a genuine good person. She knows that. I love her. Hey, homegirl. You know, I never got any of that from her. Like, when I met her, I was like, okay, this is it. Like, she's the one. Like, this is who I'm going to be living with. You just have to be smart. Like, and I don't know if I addressed this in my first video, but there was supposed to be another girl that was supposed to be sharing the room with me, but she wasn't working at the time. And this is another thing that goes hand in hand with like roommate horror stories, because you also just, I feel like I repeated myself, but you just want to be smart with who you live with. And I knew her since the 10th grade, and we were cool, but we never like hung out, but we were cool. And I knew she was like living out here, so I was like, oh, we can live together. And I was just looking for a way to lower my rent, because I'm like, okay, if I gotta share a room with somebody, gotta be with somebody I know. But even with that, that's a hit and miss, especially with the type of person I am, because I don't like people, I don't like being bothered, I like my own space. And just a thought of me now sharing a room with someone makes me want to shoot myself in the head, because that would not have worked out. And like Shanoa comes over, it just would not have been ideal. And her and I to this day don't even talk, because she wasn't working and didn't really accept the fact that we didn't want her as a roommate. Like she thought I kind of like wanted everything for myself, which makes no sense. Like I was working, like I was gonna come out here and work. You just can't. That's like a really bad hit or miss, thinking that just thinking that someone's gonna have the money. You get what I'm saying? Even if a person's working, stuff happens financially. So we just couldn't take that risk, and she couldn't respect that. So it just goes hand in hand with being smart about who you want to live with, because it's not that serious. You don't want to come out here and be unhappy with your living conditions. Like I think that's the worst thing ever, because I don't have a lot of friends out here. Like I really don't. I don't go out much. Like I really don't. I have not really enjoyed like the LA nightlife yet, at least. Like I'm not that pressed about it right now. Like I'm trying to get myself together within this first year before I just go party and blow money on like drinks, since I don't really drink. So I forgot my fucking point. Okay. Oh, living conditions. So yeah, and like I love being in my room. Like I love being home. I love chilling. Like my room has always been my domain and like my safe spot, and I come in here and do everything. So I just couldn't imagine being in a crappy living situation, not liking my room, not liking my setup, not liking my roommate. You just have to be smart, but I cannot stress that enough when it comes to moving anywhere. Just be smart. So yeah, I wasn't working. I saw my new job on Monday. Shout out to me. It's not the, let me not say that. I always say jobs aren't the best jobs, because it's not it's not my career path. But like there have been so many jobs that I've fallen in love with, and it wasn't my career path. So I don't know, we'll see Monday. Yeah, so it felt like a struggle, because nothing was really biting. Like it made me feel weird about what I said in the beginning, where I was like, oh, it's so easy to get a job out here, because now I'm just like, bro, like I'm filling out all these applications and nobody's calling. Like I'm not understanding. But like I keep praying, I don't stop praying. I always think to myself, okay, God has a plan for me. Like this is why no one's calling, this is why things aren't happening, because he has something better prepared. So I just kind of like chill. Not saying I don't work or like keep looking for jobs, but I'm like, okay, maybe he's going to put the ideal job right in front of me, and I just had to hunt for it. You get what I'm saying? So I put everything in God's hands, because I know he didn't send me out here for no reason, or send me out here to go back home. So, you know, nothing stops my hustle. Nothing stops my hustle. Like there have been so many times where I've been out here and I'm like, I want to leave. Like I want to go back home. And I'm just like, I can't. Like I didn't move all the way out here and invest so much money in rent, considering I never paid rent back home. I didn't invest all this money to move out here and have not done anything on top of just to go back home. No, that's stupid. So that kind of goes hand in hand with having a plan and being determined and staying motivated and staying prayed up, because that'll help you. Like that'll definitely take some stress off you, because that's all I was, like praying, talking to God, and it would just calm me down from thinking about a million things, like, oh, how am I going to pay for this and this and this and X, Y, and Z. So that helped a lot. Another major thing I feel is know who you are when you move out to LA. And I say that in the sense of everything out here is so TV show, if that makes sense. It's not the exact phrase I was looking for, but like it's not a lie when they say people out here are really fit and really healthy and everybody's hiking and working out and blah blah blah. know who you are, because it's so easy to come out here and think to yourself, oh, well, I should be doing that and I should be doing that, but like you technically don't have to be doing anything, if that makes sense. Not anything as in just sitting on your ass not doing shit, but you don't have to eat how that person eats, or you don't have to work out as often as that person works out, you know. And I've had moments like that where I'm like, oh, I could be doing this, I could be doing that. Granted, yes, I could be eating healthier, but I'm not saying I'm not ready to, but I'm not going to eat healthy just because I see the next person doing it. You get what I'm saying? And I do feel like I could be working out more, but I'm not going to force myself to do something I'm not ready to do right now, if that makes sense. And I'm trying to say that in the most honest way I could possibly say it, because I also don't want to say don't work out and don't eat healthy, because those are things you should be doing. But I'm saying in a sense of, don't feel like you have to force yourself to do something that your body isn't ready for at the time, or your mind isn't ready for at the time. You get what I'm saying? So that's something I had to tell myself, because I was looking at my body weird. I was like, oh, like, am I too skinny? Like, or should I be skinnier? Like, I've had moments like that living out here, because everyone is built the same or looks the same, and then I have to really tell myself, like, bitch, you're cute, like, your body's cute, you don't have to be pressed to look like nobody. You know what I'm saying? So you just have to know who you are, and people out here will try to be friends with you because they want something. Like, you just have to know how to fish out fake people and fish out bullshit, because the Lord, like, people out here are really fake AF. And I'm grateful for the few people that I've met that I love and adore, and I'm okay with that. Like, I didn't come out here to find a lot of friends, and 9 times out of 10, like, I don't know, I mean, I'm not gonna base it off that because it happens, but if you come out here and make a lot of friends, that's kind of like, oh, you know, because people out here are really fake. Like, people out here are really fake. All of my friends are people that are not from here, besides like a few, of course. But yeah, like, you just have to really stick to who you are. And I know that sounds so super cliche, but I'm not lying. Like, I'm not lying. So now I'm gonna go with my little list that I have. I kind of already went on the basis of jobs. As for job hunting, still Indeed, Craigslist. I never really used Craigslist, but a lot of people out here actually do use it. So I've been kind of looking at that for jobs as well. My previous manager has found all her jobs on Craigslist. So I was like, oh, okay, like, that's another thing I could recommend, even though I'm pretty sure you guys already know about Craigslist. I've just never used it for a job search or anything. So the club scene. I've not went to the club yet, so I'm not really sure how the party scene works here. Excuse me. I'm not really that interested in the party scene here, honestly. Like, I don't know. I mean, I do want to go to parties and, like, experience things, but I'm just, you guys know me. Like, I'm not a party person. Like, I hate crowds. I hate people. I hate sweating. So I'm not that pressed. But I think the club scene out here is probably pretty cool. It's not that easy to get underage people in clubs out here, and I say that in the sense of, it's easy in Philadelphia to get underage kids into clubs and things like that, but out here it's not. And I'm saying that because I have had people like ask me, and I'm like, no, like, it's not. Like, I've had younger friends that I would go and hang out with, and I'm like, okay, but like, what do we do? Like, where do we go? So that's kind of iffy. But I mean, I guess I could come back and update you guys maybe in a year, when I do a year update on the club scene, if I've been anywhere. I love how the third thing on my list was like, the people out here suck, but I said that. So and not everybody, of course. I say that because you'll have your people out here saying, oh, well, I live here and I don't suck. But like, no shit, it's not everybody, but there are a great deal of people out here that do suck and are very fake and very shady. Even though that's everywhere, let me say that as well, because I also have people saying, oh, well, that's everywhere. No shit. People out here take it to another level. I've never dealt with this much, not drama, because I haven't been in any drama, but just seeing other people's stuff and how other people are, I'm just like, I don't have time for that. One thing I do have to say, and this may be an unpopular opinion, but I've talked to other people about it, there are not a lot of black people in Los Angeles. That shit, well, yeah, in Los Angeles. I'm saying that because I haven't been, and it's sad to say, like, the hood, but I've only ever been to like the hood once, and it was to go to a beauty spot store, because there are none besides Sally's. And what the fuck is Sally's? So I went to it wasn't Inglewood, somewhere down in South Central or wherever that little pocket is in South LA, and it was weird. I wasn't scared. But then, like, Philadelphia is filled with hoods. Like, if you've been in North Philly, I feel like you can conquer anything. Kensington, boy. So it wasn't like that, and I felt comfortable. And I was like, oh, black people. Like, I had like black guys like trying to holler at me. I was like, okay, I feel like I'm home. So I haven't really been down there since then. So there are not a lot of black people in LA, and that really breaks my heart because we lit. Like, we're lit. There aren't a lot of black people in the city of Los Angeles. And I don't know, I've had someone ask me if jobs out here are like prejudice. My last job was prejudice. I don't know about other jobs. Like, I don't know if that's, I don't know that I can't really speak on. I've never really been in a position where I felt like someone didn't hire me because I was black, so I'm not really sure about that. Give me kind of like a year, maybe 2 years or so to kind of figure that out, because I'm not sure. Yeah, so I can't really base that around anything currently. Places to live are kind of still the same for me, like the Valley, West Hollywood, like Pasadena, Glendale, Burbank. Inglewood is actually really, really nice, and I was unaware of that because I feel like whenever I heard Inglewood, people associate it with the hood, but Inglewood is so nice. Like, they're really building Inglewood up, and there's so many nice apartments and things over in Inglewood. I'm like, dang, if I would have known, I would have moved in Inglewood. But definitely check out Inglewood for some really nice apartments. Like, I saw this was back in March, so they had to be done by now, but back in March I drove through Inglewood to get to the airport, and there were so many nice complexes being like built up, and I'm like, this is so cute. So Hollywood is ghetto. Hollywood is so ghetto. So many people ask me about Hollywood. My mom was the person when she came out here in August, and I told her, I was like, Mom, Hollywood is ghetto. Is that what you think? And she was like, oh, obviously that's still a major tourist attraction. And she was over it. Like, Hollywood is so ghetto. Hollywood is not what you think it is. Hollywood is not glitz and glamour whatsoever. I'm not lying to you. That's facts. The metro system is great. I think when I created, when I filmed my last video, I wasn't taking the train yet. I don't think I was taking the train yet, but yeah, no. I don't think I was. Whatever. The metro system is lit for using it for where you need to be. It doesn't go everywhere, but that's known. Like, anybody that comes out here should know that the public transportation system out here sucks. But my last job was downtown, and I took the red line in every day, almost every day. Of course, I'd have my days where like I would take an Uber home, but like 9 times out of 10, I took the red line. Literally saved me so much money and so much time, because there would be times where I get off at 5 o'clock and would take a fucking Uber home, and I'm like, bro, I'm in a car for an hour. I live 13 minutes away from the city when there's no traffic. Like, don't have the patience for that. Like, I like car rides, but when I'm trying to get home, don't have time. So the metro system is lit. I take the metro system to Shanoa's house, and he lives about, on the train it's probably about an hour and 45 minutes. That's mad long. But honestly, to save money out here, I don't care. Like, if I have my music playing, I don't mind, and it's not like I take that trip often, because if I'm there for like a week or something, and then I come home, and then he may come here, so it's not like we do it that often. But it's great, because a Uber to his house, a Uber pool to his house is $30. I don't have $30 every time. I spent it when I first moved out here, and that's when I didn't know how the metro system was, but that is beyond expensive to and from. That's $60. Imagine doing that multiple times. So finding that out, and it's only $1.75, lit AF, bro. Take the train. There's nothing wrong with the train. If you've been to a place like New York, Chicago, even Philly, like, you see crazy shit on the train regardless of where you're. I don't know anybody's public transportation system where you don't see crazy shit from time to time. Like, stuff happens. So metro system lit. It is now Dominique approved. I love taking the metro. I love finding jobs where I can take the metro. That's the first thing I check when I'm looking at a job, is if I can get to it by metro. Yeah, other than that, that's kind of it. Like, I don't know. that's kind of really just my update. Like, I don't want to say it's nothing different from my first video, because it is in a way, but like, you guys really wanted me to update you, so here I am. I still feel the same way I feel about LA. It's like a hit or miss. Either you love it or you don't. I'm kind of still in the middle about it. I definitely don't hate it, but I'm definitely not in love. There are days where I miss the East Coast. Not Philly specifically, but definitely New York. There are times where I'm like, damn, I wish I could have moved to New York, but New York would have broke my bank. But other than that, the city of Los Angeles is beautiful. Will never not be beautiful. There's so many things to do here. I feel so many things to go see. Like, so yeah, I feel like with me being like so young, this was such a major move and a major step in my life. So even if I were to go home within the next few years, I could say, okay, well, I did it. Like, I lived in LA. Like, I experienced LA, you know? Because this isn't the place where I want to grow and have a family. At least I don't think right now at 21. That could change next year. That could change when I'm 23. Like, I'm not sure yet. But right now, it's not really something like Shano and I are interested in. But it's cool. Like I said, you just have to come out here with a plan. Stay true to yourself. Experience things. Like, I feel like LA is a place to experience millions of different things. But yeah, that's really it. That's my update. Of course, you guys know, reach out to me if you need anything. I've been doing so great at responding back to all of you guys. Like, all of the comments on my first video, my first and second video, I responded to. My DMs are pretty up to date. Like, I've responded back to all of you guys. I help out as many of you guys that I can. Don't hesitate to DM me. Don't hesitate to comment below. I've even had a few guys email me. Like, don't hesitate to do any of that, because I respond to everyone. So thank you so much for watching, guys, and definitely comment, like, and hit that subscribe button if you're feeling me. And yeah, peace.